Hoose, The Last Village by James E.M. Rowlands. Episode 6. Do you know the legend of Maes Gwyddno, the plain of Gwyddno? There once was a landmass between what is or was Wales and Ireland. It was called the Lowland Hundred, fortified against the sea by a dike, Sarn Badrig, St. Patrick's Causeway, with a series of sluice gates that would be opened at low tide to drain the land. Its capital was Caer Gwyddno, seat of the ruler Gwyddno Garanhir. Two princes of the realm held charge over the dike. One of these princes, Saithenen, was a drunkard, fighter, and a fool. And it was through his fault, they say, that the sea swept through the open floodgates, plunging the land forever beneath the waves. The people of Hoose have been brought up with the tale, and they know that the church bells of Canter Gwaelod, the Lowland Hundred, always ring out in times of grave danger. Beneath the wave-swept ocean are pretty towns that hearken to the bell rings set pealing through the night, through negligent abandon by a watcher on the wall. The bells of Canter Gwaelod submerged beneath the wave. When the sea was surging with gales upon the wave, the gull so pale was failing to settle on their crest. When waves crashed on the seashore with thunder in its wake, the bells of Canter Gwaelod are silent near the wave. But when the sea is quiet, with waves that aren't foam-flecked, and day is gently slipping behind the far hill's slope, sweet tones are heard arising, and this I know as truth. Bells of Canter Gwaelod are sounding near the wave. Oh, ring out bells of childhood, on ocean's salty floor for early strains of living sound in their song for me. Whilst live the shore I'll think of, on many quiet nights, and bells of Canter Gwaelod still ringing near the wave. What some see as hope of deliverance and others as a return to normal life has turned out as heartbreaking dismay and disillusion. There is no newfound land or continent on which they will set foot. Neither is there a chance at sustenance, escape, or encounters with exotic new civilization. It dawns upon them as slowly as the rusting penny drops, the creaking, scratching realization that here is but another provocation. In other times, we speak of Sargassum, or even the Pacific Garbage Island. In the days of Hoose, this had yet to be given an epithet. Some, like Williams, see the truth of the old folk myths. Others understand and even dread that the tide of debris may contain the corpses of all those gone. In reality, Hoose watches and observes in silence until it inevitably becomes one with the mass of detritus and jetsam bones, clothing, furniture, seaweed, trees, and so on and so forth. I shall spare you some of the grimmer elements.
Hiya, Jen. You all right?
Well, I suppose Mam is doing my head in. Hoose is doing my head in, anyway. And you? Got anything left to serve? I haven't got any money, you know.
Don't you worry about that. Everything's on the house, as long as you promise to remember and chip in to help when
the rest of the world rises up out of the sea. Yeah, I understand. Don't worry, Mr. Lewis. I remember everything.
I meant... Oh, well. Right, Scotch or mild? That's all I've got.
Mild, to start.
She's not the only customer. John Armitage sits in the corner by the window, with his arm pressed against the stone white window ledge. The walls are thick and damp. His sleeve is wet. His brow drips with sweat. His other hand is shaking. Lewis has left him a whole bottle, just for him.
Poor Johnny's in pieces.
Aye, must have been awful.
Did they say where they went? Or what they saw? Did they see the others?
Nothing. He talks a lot about massive catches of fish and about Dick. As far as he's concerned, it was his fault. But what can I possibly say? I can hear you, you know, shouts John from the other side. Sorry, pal. Another glass? May as well, eh? I'll join you. Lewis leaves the bar and beckons Jen to follow. The three are now seated together in awkward silence, bar the clinking of glasses. How's your old man? Asks John.
Same as always, fretting, knitting.
The clock ticks, the fire crackles. Where's your friend?
Who's your name?
What's his name? The posh lad. Grant?
Oh, Grace. I don't know.
She lies.
I haven't seen him since...
Where's he from? Asks Lewis.
I think he's from mid-Wales somewhere. He never really told me. He's got a posh accent, though, so not from round here. And not from Liverpool.
I went to Wales once, says Lewis. Didn't like it. Oh, well, don't you worry about that. It's not there anymore. Williams has arrived. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to... No, it's fine. Just stating the obvious, like... John stands gingerly and thanks them both before wrapping a thick and stained woolen scarf of indeterminate colour around his shaggy neck and leaves. He doesn't get further than the curb before he is once more accosted by a neighbour who means well. The lighthouse keeper, Bevan, has been sitting all morning and most of the night before, keeping his light and all senses trained upon the approaching mass of what the world left behind. His eyes are failing. He rubs them, and as he does, the huge, almost flapping bags underneath each crumble and fight to regain their shape. Hiya, John. Coming for a drink? Aye, Bill, but not in here. My round. Hoosians were already famously tolerant to the hard stuff, Olympians of the raised glass. In a time of no automobiles or white-collar jobs to speak of, and now in any case with few reasons, if any, to remain sober, whiskey or any distilled root vegetable is a release from this hellish reality that they inhabit. It just so happens that horseradish poitin is a readily available and hearty beverage, although not for the squeamish. To Dick. Aye, to old Dick. I'll tell you who's a funny one, says Bevan. That tramp. Ben? Yeah, Ben. He's always in the middle of it. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, of course, sorry. I mean, we had a bit of drama with the dogs, and he swooped in with a bloody eagle on his shoulder. Bloody hell. Then, as you know, or perhaps not, he was the one who found the body. Yeah, I heard about that. Doesn't sound like he's done anything bad, though, does it? No, but he's always there, and I don't trust him. Talking of trust, Grace. Who the hell is he? An odd job man. He used to walk up the coast collecting wood. He had a workshop. It's gone now. Right. Like him, then. Do I like him? No, just like him. He's gone now, too. Not far away at the Sherlock's home, things have calmed since we last saw them. Mrs. Sherlock has forgiven her husband's thoughtless altruism. She has more serious concerns.
John, you have to do something. We have to do something. We can't feed the whole family with this.
She points at a few rancid onions and a couple of potatoes and a cabbage. I'll grab us a fish or two.
Don't be ridiculous, you bloody fool. Don't you go anywhere near that water.
So what then? I can ask about... I could see if the others have anything to share. She cuts him off.
Stop it, John. Just stop.
Her husband looks at his shoes.
If you don't do it, I will.
He doesn't have to ask what. She hands him a long, sharp knife.
Take it.
She rasps. Yes, all right. He swallows heavily. A cold wind rises. Somewhere, in one of the abandoned homes in a terrace at the Grove, footsteps are quietly creeping up damp stairs. A hatch opens at the foot of the stairwell, and a man pops his head sheepishly out of the secret passageway. It's Grace. He closes the door, and as he does, replies to somebody below. Yes, of course. Good night. The waves beat against Hoose's ragged and ever-decreasing terra firma. This sound should be savoured and cherished, as it will soon be a distant memory. The jaws of the inexorable new continent close silently around us all. And in the distance, if you listen, the bells are now ringing.